Be right back. Didn't get to shower today yet, unfortunately. I'm not ignoring the stream, by the way. I'm preparing the day's fruit. Can you please keep the chat appropriate, sir? So if you guys got homework questions, please post them on the comment section. I was not able to find the setting on the stream here to be able to flip the image for some reason. It remains mirrored. Um, Supposedly there's a setting for it, but I wasn't able to find it in time before starting too late on the stream. So instead, if you guys could just post on the comment section the specific homework problems, and then just like yesterday, I'll film the video after the stream, and then um, I'll post those videos separately then on Canvas, just like I did for yesterday's problem. So that works too. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me type that in the comments so I don't have to be repeating it. Uh, be more specific, Anthony. You mean you don't know what you're doing in that one at all? The instructions. Okay, let me see. Can you be specific for what problem set? Because there's a couple problem sets on that one. Anthony, I need your, like, which problem set specifically are you talking about? Find the circuit. Let's see. Oh, I see. Tells you the problem, the answer, sorry. It tells you the answer on top. Says 2 plus 2 log base 3 of x minus log base 3 of y. Okay, so what you're going to do is the actual problem is below it. It tells you to condense. Okay, you have condensed 2 log base 3 of 5 minus log base 3 of 2. Once you complete that problem, okay, whatever answer you get, you're going to go to the other boxes, and on the top where it says answer, you look for that box. So in other words, the answer to number 1 is going to be somewhere, the answer is going to be labeled somewhere in another box. Then you complete that problem, the next box. But where it says number and then blank, you're going to write the problem number that led you there. So for example, let's just say you complete the first problem, and let's say the third bottom from the first column on the first page is the answer, let's just say. Then you're going to write number 2 on that box because that's problem number 2. Okay, and then you keep going like that until you complete all of them. Does that make sense? Please write yes or no. Be right back. All right, mango is all cut up. Okay, good. Email me though if you still don't quite get the instructions, okay? Um, on the grade book, hold off on that. I will send out an email later today. Okay. About that. So just hang tight. For now, just work as if things are still due that Friday. Okay. I'm gonna turn on my heater. Yeah, it's a mango. Today's fruit's mango. There might not be office hours tomorrow, but if I do, I don't know yet. I need to check my fruit stack. Hey, here. So I don't know if you can see the old comments, but post homework problems here, and I will work them out on a separate video later because I wasn't able to figure out the whole mirroring issue from yesterday. But yeah, I will film those videos right after. Okay, so please post any homework questions or whatever it is. How do you input n power square root by a by the power of n to a calculator? Two things you could go about that. You can either convert it from a rational exponent to a radical. So remember that the numerator is so in a rational exponent, the numerator is the power and the denominator is the index of the root. So you might be better off converting it. Now, if you can't convert it because of the way the IXL wants the answer, then your best bet is to you're gonna put it to the power of, that would be shift. What key would that be? Shift 6 in most keyboards, and then in a parentheses, you're gonna write in the fraction. Let me see if I can respond to the chat with what I mean. So it should look something like this, Yair. So let's say you have the cubic root of n squared. You'd have n to the cubic root of n squared would be 2 over 3. Okay? That would be the cube root of n squared. If you're using Wolfram Alpha, it should read that. It shouldn't give you an issue. Let's see. Can you screenshot it, Yair, and send it to me? Like email me the screenshot right now, and I'll get to it. Like right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Yair, in this one, it's asking you to give the argument of the log. Okay, so in other words, this is asking you, remember what it meant to write the logarithmic expression. The logarithmic expression is just another way to write an exponential expression, the inverse. Okay, so this problem here is asking you to do 64 to the 1/6 power. Okay, so I take it maybe you knew that's what it meant, but you just weren't sure how to type it in the calculator. So if you're using a digital or online calculator, the way it'll look is you'll type this in, okay? 64 to the 1/6 power. It's asking you to take the sixth root of 64, okay? In other words, what number to the 64th, sorry, what number to the sixth power is equal to 64, okay? And it is a whole number. So in other words, one number multiplied 6 times is going to give you 64. Can you type out the answer for me here in the comments, please, so I know that you got it? Yes, it is 2, exactly. Because again, it's telling you 64 to the 1/6 power is equal to, and then it's 2, because 2 to the 6 power is 64. Okay, in other words, the 6th root of 64 is 2, right? It goes back and forth. Good. Send me more if there's another one you're still confused about. I just marked you late. Okay, let me know. You send me another one? Okay. Okay, so for this one, yeah, here, you have log base 9 of u minus log base 9 of 8 is equal to 1. So you have two logs on the same side of the equation. You're going to have to use properties of logarithms to condense it into one logarithm. So you have two logs being subtracted. So then this will be division. Okay, so log base 9 of u over 8 is equal to 1. So actually, I'll write it out for you in the comments here. You have log base 9 of u over 8 is equal to 1. Okay? So again, log base 9 of u over 8 is equal to 1 using properties of logarithms. So then, if you convert this, right, the logs expression to an exponential expression, you're saying then 9 to the 1 power is equal to u over 8, or u over 8 is equal to 9 to the 1. Okay, so 9 is equal to u over 8. Okay, and then from there, then you're just going to multiply both sides by 8, right? You're just solving for u. When you multiply both sides by 8, u is equal to what? Write out the answer in the comments, please, so I know you understood it. Exactly. Good job. All right, I'm gonna be shutting the stream down in about 5 minutes, okay? Please keep all comments appropriate and respectful to one another. Okay. All right. So yeah, here you have log base 36 of y minus log base 36 of 12 is equal to 1/2. So again, you got two logarithms on the same side of the equation being subtracted. So you're going to use the quotient property and it will be division. That'll give you log base 36 of y over 12 is equal to 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to write that in the comments. So you have log base 36 of y over 12 is equal to 1/2. Okay, so again, now that you have one log in one side of the equation, you can rewrite this as an exponential, and what that will tell you is 36 to the 1/2 is equal to y over 12. Okay, 36 to the 1/2 is equal to y over 12. Okay, now remember that 36 to the 1/2, that's a rational exponent. 1/2 would be the square root. So this is really, sorry, the left side of the equation is really the square root of 36. The square root of 36 we know is 6. Okay, so then this will be 36 is equal to y over 12. Okay, so you're solving for y here. You multiply both sides by 12, and then that's your answer. Not quite. Multiply both sides by 12 because you're solving for y, right? You have 6 is equal to y over 12. So if you multiply both sides by 12, you get 6 times 12. Yes, 72. You're welcome. All right, guys, it's 11:15. I'm gonna end the stream. Um, I will get back to you straight, Jose, on that question a little later. Okay. Yeah, but I gotta end the stream because I have to drive out to my parents and just kind of like get other stuff done. Okay. So see you guys. I will have office hours tomorrow, so if you guys could, um, please message that, put it on your social media, help me get word out. I will have office hours tomorrow, so if you guys could, it'll be the last until we go to spring break for 2 weeks. So if you guys still need last minute support, we'll do that then. Okay. All right.